Hey, what is up, lovelies? It is Lynn the Gacha Goblin, and it is time that we start preparing our phones for the update because, as we all know, the space required to do the update sometimes it's massive, honestly. So let's discuss different methods that people have done in order to be able to download the game and basically refresh and whatnot and get everything all settled and ready for the massive update. Now, I said in a previous video that the thing that's taking up the most space in your phone is really the photos that you're taking in like the Glint photo booth and whatnot. So I would actually recommend to go into your photo booth and save all of your photos that you actually want to keep onto your local device, so that way it's in your camera roll, or you go ahead and save them into like Google storage or something like that. Save it into a cloud, because there are going to be things here that you're going to need to delete, especially anything that you're not using, anything that was just like a botched photo. Delete all of those things because those things are actually taking up the most amount of space in your game. I went through everything. I think I was up to, like 40 gigabytes of space. And then I started deleting everything and I refreshed everything and I went down to like 20 something. So it's definitely important that you guys take note of this before the update actually happens, or else you will not be able to log into your game. You will not be able to go into your game. So this is very, very important for you guys to do. So that is basically like step one. Now, the game devs basically gave us like a pre-download. So the pre-download is about 3 gigabytes large, like 3.5 gigabytes, and you need to have that amount of storage space on your phone in order to download these files. However, I have come across some people saying that you should not download the pre-download because it actually downloads a lot more information than you really actually need. I don't know if this is confirmed or not. I haven't seen anybody else talk about that. I just wanted to give you guys kind of like a heads up that may be something that is possible. So if you're going to download the pre-download, I would keep a lot more space available in order to do the pre-download, basically. So I'm going to go ahead and do this pre-download on my own game after I clear out some of my content, and then that way when you have the actual update come in, it won't take that long and you'll be able to access your game a lot faster. So that is like the point of having a pre-download. A lot of different games are doing this, Wuthering Waves, HSR, Genshin Impact. They have these kinds of things available because their updates are massive. But this one, it's a little bit, Love and Deepspace can take up quite the amount of space on your phone. That being said, you can also, this is in addition to getting rid of all of your photos and whatnot on your device, like in your in-game device, you can actually go ahead and undownload all of the kindled moments, all of the memories, all of the audio experiences that you're not using. That way you're just freeing up a lot of space, and it would be easier, of course, to download the update. So that is another little tip that you can do. I have a different video on my channel, kind of walking everything through, like with my actual game. And so you can do that there. You can also, another person's suggestion, I think it was on this post. Let's see. Okay, so this person here, Tabby, here. So Tabby actually recommends that you do not do the pre-download. This is the person who was saying that it's actually like a bug, that it'll take up more storage than it actually is supposed to take. So they suggest that you delete the game when the maintenance is over and install it back. I've never done this, so I cannot, say if this is, good or bad. However, I can see the logic behind this, because when you delete the game, it automatically deletes all of your photos in your photo album, and it also like undownloads all of the kindled moments and everything else. It's like a one-stop go kind of thing. I don't personally do that. I do everything manually because I'm scared of losing all of my stuff. So I don't do this personally. However, I have heard that some people do this. So here, however, if you delete then reinstall, it would also delete your Deepspace photos in your local memory, photos in your internal memory. So do backup first. I did mine to Google Drive. And then, hey everyone, this delete reinstall is just in case your memory run low and you have a hard time to pre-download it. If you have already pre-downloaded and works just fine, it's all good. Nothing wrong with it, you're good. So this is just like preemptive measures, so that way people don't get locked out after the initial download or the update coming up. So this is just a few tips. Hopefully this will actually help a few people. What else? Do I have any other tips that I can think of? Oh, well, yeah, of course, if you clean out your phone itself, go through your actual, camera roll and delete what you don't need, delete apps that you're not using, and then refresh your phone, like, shut it down and then open it back up. That could also work. Another thing that you can also do is there's a function on Android devices, Samsung Android devices, that's what I use, of like a device care, and then there's a maintenance portion of there where it can automatically close all of these deep sleeping apps and show you what content on your phone you haven't touched in a long time, so that way you can delete those too, or decide if you want to get rid of it or whatnot. Another little point that I have too is that you should definitely 100% verify your account. Verify your account, take a screenshot of it, take a screenshot of your UID, everything to prove that you're associated with that account. Just in case something goes wrong, you can contact customer service right away and provide all of your details, so that way you will get your account back. So that is another tip there that is very important. I think besides that, that is pretty much it. I just wanted to be able to, talk about this before the update actually pops up, because people have always gotten locked out of their accounts in terms of like they can't download the update because it's too big or something like that. So very important that we preemptively clear all of the space as much as possible before the update comes out. So that is all I'm gonna say on the topic. Hopefully this video helps somebody out there, and yeah, thank you all so much for watching. If you've watched this far into the video, leave a little phone emoji in the comments below. Alrighty, thank you so much for watching. I am Lynn the Gacha Goblin, and I will see you lovelies in the next video. Bye bye now.